Okay, welcome everyone. This is Forsaken Angels versus Mini Cattle. Um, this is looking to be a pretty even matchup in my opinion.
It's
Hopefully we have a
looking
good
good.
game. It's pretty interesting to see Zan's like transitioning over to like a healer role
Yeah.
compared to his traditional tank. But I don't know, I have faith in him. The code has always been pretty solid, so
Yeah.
I think he'll be okay.
I haven't seen Laura's tank before, I don't think.
She plays Zarya mainly. She's pretty alright. On the side of Angels, Angels is a pretty solid tank. I'm pretty interested to see their DPS line. I don't reading on one more first and then we could start. Tay DPS. Tay DPS. Alright.
Alright, ready to start?
We have to do one more thing.
Did.
Okay. Alright. I think we should be good to go.
Eight. I wanna die.
Well, hopefully
Other
this
than that,
makes
it's
your day
not
a
too
little
bad.
bit better. Yeah, this is your first time casting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, I'd say.
All I'm gonna do while they're like in a team fight is point out what I think the win conditions are and how I think it would be going best for one side or the other. That type of thing.
Yeah. That's pretty much all you gotta do, man. If I'm gonna be honest, it's a bit weird whenever you're casting in tier 4, but
Yeah, because you expect higher things.
but I don't know, these teams have impressed me before.
Nice. What map are they playing today?
I'm pretty sure it is Nepal.
Okay. On stream they're switching map, that's why I asked.
Nah, I think he's just turning on the hairbends.
Mm.
Could be wrong, though.
No, he's doing hero bends. I just saw it from an angle.
Okay. You've got the right hairbends. Well,
Yep. Good until
alright.
Monday when they go away.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that. Screw hairbends.
I didn't mind them. They spiced up play a little bit.
I disagree, really. I think, like, in Overwatch League, they spice up play, but, like, at this rank, it just stops you from playing what you want, you know?
It
Like,
let me shine on Flex instead of just playing one character and like popping off with them.
yeah, I guess for, like, you specifically, because, like, McCree jail, I don't even really think that's a jail.
When you get bored of heroes, it becomes a jail. Like everyone thought Brig was fun to play when she first came out until
I don't know, I never thought Brick was fun.
I, I thought she was fun.
It's because she
But
was
I got
broken
there.
and you enjoyed
Yeah,
rolling.
it was definitely because she was broken. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed it though. It was fun.
Okay, Shadow's in the game, and we should be good to start any moment now.
Believe so.
Excuse me.
Do you know when Tier 3's next game is, or is there none?
We have one on May 10th.
Okay.
And I think Vesperia has one coming up soon.
Okay.
I'm not
Any
sure when.
games you guys need a caster for? I am here. I don't. Alright, let's start commenting on some comms. Let me know if the
Indeed.
fan's too loud, I can turn it off.
It's not that bad, man. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I know that Shadow left.
Oh, the Bastion main's on on Reaper, even though the other guy left.
Okay, so yeah, no, they aren't picking their actual roles. They're not trying to reveal what they're playing to the enemy team.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like Arya will. I expect Arya to pull out this jump, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think they've realized that like the game hasn't started.
We're still waiting for Shadow to join back. Should I like text him on Discord or something?
I think he's having internet problems. Probably lagged out. Okay.
Is he coming back?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Looks like Shadow lagged out based on chat. It's unfortunate. I think what we're gonna end up doing is inviting him back and starting this match. So let's try this.
I think they're gonna bring in Tay.
Nah, Tay's on the other team.
Said put me in, coach. That's what I was saying.
Oh. Honestly, I think like they should just like let Tay like the other team. Shadow can't
Go
join.
back to the lobby.
No, Shadow's
as we
back.
Okay,
Or he's
Shadow.
loading in.
That is an invite.
That's an invite. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about this week's hero bands.
Honestly, I really like these hero bands. They really let like a lot of different playstyles shine. Like they take out McCree and Widow, which means that there definitely are some playstyles taken out by that, but it doesn't mean that Pharah can just reign supreme because there's no mercy. And also at the same time, it does create a lot of space for Echo, the new hero, to shine. So that's of course nice.
It also kind of takes away one of the counters to dive, taking away one of the biggest stuns in DPS's pockets.
Yeah. So really,
and
I think
Tracer's
like
biggest counter.
it depends on the map you're on with these hero bands, but I think the best comp is probably Winston D.Va dive with like
Mostly Genji Tracer.
Ana
It's
or
more of a
Zen.
Genji Doom. Ana Zen.
Yeah. You can also pull out Sombra if you're good Sombra, but I think dive is the best thing to play here.
Yeah.
But it also does take a lot of coordination. I'm not gonna be expecting to see them pull that out. If I were them, what I think they're gonna play, I think I'm gonna see them play Rein Zarya from both sides.
Yeah. Then
Maybe a bit
Cattle
of Sigma.
playing the Junk.
Yeah, Cattle's definitely gonna play Junk. I really don't know what Angel's DPS are gonna take out.
He's not back, is he?
He's back.
Okay.
And also for you, Pooh Malu, my prediction, I might be a little biased, but I got Cattle, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing Cattle in this mostly because I've seen most of these players playing there. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty consistent.
Specifically, I have a lot of faith in Cattle's tank line.
Yeah.
I think Angelz is pretty good, but I think he's a little bit inconsistent. Like sometimes in one of the games that I casted, like one map he'd like hard carry, and the other map he like hard fed his brains out. So also Gage, Echo Dive was all that was played in the past 2 days, so kind of stupid.
Unless on maps that were really
Except
bad for dive.
yeah, except on like Lijiang.
Yeah. Word favored. Death ball.
Yeah. All right, let's see what these two teams play.
So in your top left in purple, we have Forsaken Angels, and in your top right, in green, we have Mini Cattle.
Okay,
right.
so
Rhine
yep,
Diva
both teams are playing Rhine.
Angelz.
Honestly, Rhine Diva is a really underrated composition. Like,
Yeah.
specifically if you're worried about the enemy team's DPS, Diva
Yeah.
is like the pick. Like,
The-
yeah, in
the
Zarya
Lucio
you can hard
break
carry.
on
Yeah, that's
Mini
kind of
Cattle.
where I'm kind of
That's-
scared here.
Yeah, that's not looking too good in my opinion. They might
Yeah.
get into a good fight and Brig will pop Inspire 90% of the fight, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it will be enough to sustain.
And if you can get Inspire going, Lucio Brig is okay. But the thing is, if you start,
You have to keep
if you
Inspire
lose
going
this
the entire
first,
time.
if you lose this first fight, you're screwed.
Yeah. I'd switch
Okay.
off if you lost first fight. It was worth a shot, but it's not worth, giving up fights. He was just eating all of the ult charge from Ryan.
Alright, I'm gonna be watching Shadow here for a little bit. Oh,
That's
Dakota's
nice pick.
already picked.
Nice pick.
That is unfortunate. And bit of a weird play there from Shadow. Laura is already 50% on
out.
wall charge.
I'd rather get out. Oh,
Yeah.
65. That's actually really good.
Yeah, she already has grab pretty much.
She's just nading, and it's doing good. That's a fast ass grab.
Yeah. Even with the lost fight, like that's
They're going
insane.
in
Imagine
into
if they
Doom.
won that fight, that'd be wild.
Doom's back, yeah.
Yeah, they swapped off Doom. They swapped to
Oh, it was
Jump
maintenance, and they got the jump, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, she basically.
Okay,
has
so
grab,
pretty-
she charges
if-
up
whenever
after the
Laura-
easy
okay, yep.
fight. Oh, don't do it.
Easy.
Oh, I didn't think. I thought.
And yep, that's a
he was
big
only good
early
for
grab there, but
Easy.
Dakota
Forced
gets
out
picked by
coalescence.
Grunge. Okay. As I said here, I don't really know much about these Forsaken DPS, but they do look pretty solid here. I'm watching Edgar, and he's hitting his shots pretty consistent.
I think Laura should have gotten out after they picked Stu. Kept the
She's
charge.
already 50% under the grab. Oh
Yeah,
my
she's
God.
fucking farming.
Yeah, I know,
Jumping
but
to
it's
get out,
unfortunate
unless
because
it's
it's just
hidden.
like what's happening here is right. Like, Cattle's playing Junk Ash, but
Wasted both,
Excuse
both
me.
of the bubbles, gonna waste 8
Angel is playing Reaper, and they're just like running over the front line. Like
Yeah.
the Junk and Ash are not doing like really anything here. That was a big bomb, and Gattle just needs to back up here.
Oh, huge
Big shatter.
Yeah, no, just get out.
Yeah, no.
Keep your charge, get
I
behind
think
the
that
wall.
Cattle has Bob here, and that's it. I think that
They're
might be
bobbing.
around. Yep, with that waste of a Bob,
I
that's
wouldn't have
all
bobbed.
around.
Yeah, and they stopped it. Unless Laura can get off a huge grab here, if she
Yeah.
can.
But Grunge has Blossom, and I honestly think he's just going to teleport into their backline. Yep,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the teleport, and here's the Blossom.
There's the Blossom, yep. Instantly broke Shadow's Riptire, that's round.
Yep. Good job, Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what happened there is they just brawled their way onto point, specifically
Definitely.
with that Reaper.
There's too many walls in the way for them to be playing Ashe. The
Yeah.
will just dive.
Both
I
teams are
wouldn't have
playing
done it.
Ashe, but it's the fact of like whoever caps first there on Ashe, you're going to be golden. But the
Yeah.
fact that Cattle didn't cap first there meant that they were just going to get rolled.
And Shadow's out.
Okay. Yeah, I think Shadow was lagging a lot. Whenever I was spectating him, like he was like going like halfway across the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like Arya's gonna swap on Hanzo here. And they are gonna bring Tay in.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, so they do move on to the BAP here. Cat on the side of Cattle. Angelz stays the exact same for now.
It works.
And yeah, if I were, yeah, it was, if it.
I don't know about the
if it's
BAP
working,
and Lucio though, unless they play in enough of a grouped up.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the Brig, for what it's worth.
For sure.
But I really,
But
okay, the
don't
standout
play the
players
group.
for Angelz there
Grung.
were in my opinion, their Reaper
Yeah.
and the Moira. Now
yeah,
I'm not saying the
was
Moira.
popping coalescence.
Yeah, it's just the fact of like just having a Moira, compared to not
Reapers in
having
their
a
back
Moira,
line, no
like
one's turning around.
and yep,
Picked off Arya.
easy.
Fight lost, get out.
And yep,
Yep.
Brunch
get out,
kills
keep
both
the charge.
DPS like instantly. Jesus.
Oh, they're still trying to brawl on point. Dakota should have gotten out. Should have gotten out alive.
And this
Tay
is
with
just-
70, or not Tay, sorry, Laura with 70% on grab. Can they keep her up? Yeah,
Yeah, no, Laura's right
80
there.
on grab. And
Okay, but they do
amazing
have
forward.
Coalescence, and they almost have beat. So
Yeah.
even with
So,
this grab, unless
if they bait
can,
beat, they could power through a coalescence.
but it's unlikely that they bait
It is
beat,
definitely unlikely.
and they don't even have their dragon yet. So
I don't know if they're gonna wait for Dragon. I hope they do.
oh, nice pick from Hager.
Oh yeah, nice pick from Tay. Oh, Laura's dead though.
Ooh, big
Oh,
shatter, massive. Good job, Angelz.
Shatter wasn't needed. There's already 3 dead, or 2 dead, then 1 died to the Shatter. But it definitely.
But they were
secured the fight.
even there. And
They're
but,
coming up with 6 ults. Alright, mini cattle.
but they do have beat and Diva Bomb on the side of
Yeah.
Angelz.
As long as they don't all die to the bomb and they can outlast a beat.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna call here, right? This is what I think is gonna happen to Cattle. Cattle's gonna call here. We're only gonna use Grab Dragon, and then they're all gonna use their ult.
Sounds familiar.
And
This
Zan's
bubble-
already dead.
Yeah, no.
They
that's-
still use Grab Dragon even after being down like 5 players, and they lose the fight.
GG. Next game. Well, they still have 4 ults coming up, but that was their big.
Yeah,
you
but the
know.
thing is, here they're already on 90%. Like even if they cap here, the fact is, Angelz
Yeah.
only needs 1 fight to turn it back around.
Alright, they need to speed boost and beat in. They have to beat in.
Yeah.
Echo shouldn't ult, they should shatter here and try to secure the team fight. Like right there. Literally not putting
Big
there
shatter,
we go.
massive shatter. Pop up Dakota. Big Death Blossom though, and it looks like Angelz is gonna take this anyway.
Yeah. What do you mean, why was Lucio there? I wasn't paying attention to Lucio.
Well, Gage is a Lucio player, so he should be like,
Yeah.
shut up, Gage.
That's your brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a buddy in chat. Ooh, yeah, this was a good play.
Yeah, this is the big shatter I was talking about. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
they were already
It was
like,
definitely
up.
one.
But the thing is, like, they were. I don't know if you noticed. Arya got a pick there. 10k
Yeah.
heals in a 5-minute game. Yeah,
That
there's
was-
no way you're coming off of that. And I don't know if you were noticing, but Galaxy, the Angelz Lucio, was always on heals too. Like I didn't see speed come out once.
Yeah.
So, like, that means that they were doing, like, probably a total of like 17,000 healing in a 5-minute game.
Yeah, they were fucking keeping him alive. The sustain was disgusting, and
Specifically
they just couldn't-
from like Laura's Zarya was charging grab so fast, and I
Yeah.
think that's why
that
they
also
were just,
helped charge all their support ults because he was just lobbing nades in there. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad, but it definitely charged.
Don't
him
get me
fast-
wrong.
way faster.
like you should definitely lob them in there,
Yeah,
but it's like you are charging support ults.
right.
So, in my opinion, the biggest difference makers there was just the fact that Cattle did not have a Moira. Like, not having a Moira there literally
They threw the
completely
first
screwed
round
their
basically. In my opinion.
Even with the BAP, like, it does not work. It doesn't
Yeah, they
work.
don't play together enough.
Yeah,
And the Bap
like,
doesn't know how to lob his nades that well.
yeah. So they need to go to Moira, and then they need to deal with Grunge. Grunge is literally just like walking behind
into
them
their
and
back line, yeah.
killing their whole team.
Definitely.
With putting Zan onto tank, I imagine we're probably going to
We're gonna
see
play the
at least
Rhines,
a
or a
bit of
little bit of
Sigma.
Sig. Yeah. I played with a Sig yesterday, man. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
He missed positions a little bit though, like goes too deep.
Yeah, but I think he should be fine here, to be honest. All right.
All depending on their heals.
Yeah. With Dakota moving over to support, Dakota is really flexible. Like, he plays every hero in the game. So I think he's probably going to play Moira. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Moira Brig or a Moira Bat here.
Moira Bat would probably be what they're going to run.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't be surprised about that. Alright.
We're going into Eichenwald next. Ooh.
Eichenwald. Okay, so what did you think about that Rhine Diva coming out from Angelz? I think if I'm going to be completely honest, what I think happened there.
DPS.
Now I'm personally like the key person that does this, but like watching Angelz and George Boys, like they would play so aggressive, but they know that their healers would keep them up through it, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
And that just gave so much space to Grunge, and like Edgar was playing really nice on that Ashe too, like dynamites galore. He just like hit like 3 headshots in a fight and like it was over.
I feel like they should have ran the Diva.
Yeah. I don't really think that like the Diva was like the difference maker there. It was just the fact of like
that, or they should have switched to something that could counter the Reaper
yeah,
with.
he was just putting easy pressure on fucking Arya. Straight up, Arya was like in the back line, right? Playing Ashe, spamming, trying to do what she can. And then the Diva would eat all of her damage or fly at her.
Yeah.
And she's just fucked. So. Ready to see a bit of Eichenwald here.
We ready to start?
I think we are about ready to start.
Alright.
But I think we're gonna wait for this I carry you guy first.
Yeah.
And we're still getting lobby set up. So. Alright. I think we are good to go. So we should be getting into it any moment now.
Yeah. One captain said they're ready. Waiting for the other.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, see what they plan on running on Eichenwald. I think we're going to see a little bit of Ryan Zarya, especially on attack.
Yeah.
They might bring out the Diva on defense.
Yeah, I definitely could see. I think George is gonna pull out Diva again because, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it strategy.
He was on Doom.
Nah, that was just them fucking around. As I said, Laura can pretty much only play Zarya from what I've seen. So I think that kind of forces Cattle into Sigma Zarya or Rhine Zarya.
I hope they don't try to run Sig Zarya. I don't think they're coordinated enough for that.
Yeah, the only way you get Sig Zarya to work is if you just put out so much spam that the enemy team can't deal with it. But as we saw from last round, they were healing. Oh,
Laura on the Rhine.
Okay. All right, Laura, let's see what you do. But I'm interested to see what George does here on the Hog. Now, and in the current state of Hog is probably the worst tank in the game. Unless you
depending on how you play with him,
yeah.
If you're getting those hooks, you're good.
Yeah.
As long as you get at least one pick per fight, you're still.
There are 3 things you can do on Hog, right? There are 3 things. You're either playing flank Hog and just dominating the enemy supports and DPS. You're breaking the Rhine shield
Or
Like,
another
so
way
quick.
is playing in your own backline, making sure you're not getting flamed.
Exactly,
being there
and
to punish.
that's the third one.
Yeah.
You just dominate divers that way, and with this echo coming out from Tay, I think he might
Shields
do a
being
combination
shredded, yeah,
of
that's the
the
hook.
flank, not the flank. He might do a combination of just trying to shatter the
Break
Rhine
Ryan
shield
shield and play
and
back. They should
deny
back
the
up. They should
echo.
back up.
Oh, nice pick.
They got a
from
pick,
Tay.
but they don't have a shield.
Okay. Also, with the soldier, they have so much shield break on the side of Angels, but just
Ooh.
Ario killing
Arya's
everything.
carrying. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a little trigger happy on the charge button, but it worked out.
Yeah, it's fine. At that point, if you're charging whenever you're up 3, like, even if you die there, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, you're still gonna win the fight. And George is swapping over to Sigma. Not the person I thought beast playing Sigma, but
Yeah. Alright, so
works nonetheless.
Mini Cattle's coming up on Shatter, coming up on Coalescence, coming up on Riptire. So they're pretty set for the next few fights, at least, unless they mess up. Their
Yeah.
Reinhardt, or Angel's Reinhardt will hurry up and farm Shatter. They already have Coalescence, so, I mean, this fight should be an easy win for Mini Cattle.
Yeah. If I were Angels here, I'd just take the ults and perpetuate
Bait 'em
these
out.
almost.
Oh, I don't know
Oh
about
my lord.
Oh, and Doom
Grunge,
got
you
her.
monster. Look at where Grunge is.
Where is he?
In the back line, just doing Doom things. Like,
Yeah, just get out at this point. There's no reason to be in.
ooh, I thought they were gonna get to pick on the Zan there.
Oh, Tay, you were 14 health. You don't peek
Hey.
that.
You fool. Okay, so, but Cattle still has pretty much 5 ults here once Luke comes online. So I think they're still safe.
Yeah, definitely. They're coming up on Echo Wall. If they don't get that Doom, that's definitely playing in their backline. Tay's gonna get punched. They're leaving the Doom in their backline. And now here comes the Riptire, gets 3.
Massive tire. Good job, Edgar.
They can take ults here. They can take ults and regroup.
Okay, so
this point,
pretty
they're
much
doing
what's
well.
happening at this point to Cattle is they're not using their ultimates. Like, they're just getting farmed in this choke. Specifically, the Doomfist and the Junkrat combo are just, like, destroying them. Like, look at where Grunge is going, right?
Yeah.
While Edgar is putting all this pressure on the front line, along with the Sigma. Sigma's just, like, pure, like, damage is unreal. And now they're using
fight now?
5. Yes, he's flanked every single fight and gotten at least 1 pick.
Yeah, so they have to start focusing.
And look at this. How many ults did Cattle just use? 4? No, 5. 6.
Yeah, fucking Laura shattered when no one was there.
And they
Except for Zan.
barely
They might
won
pull it
the
up, they
fight,
might pull
maybe
it up.
even lost.
No,
Where no,
they
nope,
still have Grunge in
that's
the back line.
like, don't get me wrong, they're gonna
That
win
was a
this
waste.
fight, but it's gonna be barely.
They're coming out with Riptire, and that's all they'll have for the next 2-3 fights.
And if we saw what happened to their last Rift Tire, it just got instantly destroyed.
Right.
So
Arya needs to be a little more careful how she throws it. The jungle's above, they need to take care of it.
yeah, and
Dropped right down
Grunge is
onto
just
Tay.
get Grunge. Grunge is just
What are they doing?
murdering
They're
their
ignoring
backline.
Edgar in their backline.
They're the
Grunge is
the
in the
Angels
line right-
DPS are
they're-
just
They're
destroying
actually
right now.
ignoring Grunge right now.
Arya gets to pick with her
Total mayhem.
total man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Edgar has tire, but
Grunge
they
is still
still
behind.
won
They're
the
not
fight.
doing anything about him.
I think they'll be able to capture though. So maybe ignoring Grunge is the move.
I think they still should have killed Grunge. Yeah, no, he's getting out for free.
Ooh, this is gonna be a big combo. A massive grab from Zan there.
Nice, man.
Bit of a waste of the tire. I'd expect them to, if they switch off junk here,
That was
I don't
Edgar's
think that's
tire.
the move.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
should.
that's
Yep,
what I-
right there, there's, yeah.
Yep.
They switched off of the Doom as well, even though it was working so well.
I think it's just the fact that he wants to put more pressure on the tanks rather than the
Oh, for sure.
backline. Because what's happening here is like Mini Cattle's tanks are just hard carrying. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh
Ooh,
my god,
Flores and Azar,
Oh.
one's actually shitting on them.
absolute fucking monster.
Was that a 5-man or a 6?
I think it was 6.
Holy shit. Laura,
Mind you, like, to be
you?
fair, Angelz just, like, dropped his shield as she shattered.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much gave it to her. But, like, Jesus.
Did she block that?
Christ.
She just blocked Angel's shatter.
Yeah, she did.
Easy.
Absolute roll from Laura.
They weren't doing too well in the beginning with wasting everything, but at the end, they came back.
Yeah, okay, like, literally, the, front line of cattle just murdered Angelz.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a competition. It was like,
Nah.
like, the supports of cattle would get picked off every fight, and then the front line would still roll. Like, I don't know how you do that. As the main tank player, if my supports are getting picked every fight, I'm fucked. I'm done.
Yeah.
Laura, on the other hand, is just big dicking all over Angelz.
Oh, definitely.
Even, keep in mind, Angelz was playing double shield there, so theoretically, and he has a Lucio. He had a Lucio, so.
Ooh,
oh
Grun's bringing out the Genji.
I do like Genji, but like at the same time, I don't think it's worth it if you're not dumping all of your resources into Blade, which they're not, considering they don't have an Ana, they don't have a Zarya. You're just relying too much on him being the best player in the game.
I don't know about that. I think if they ran like a Brig instead of the Lucio for not more.
Yeah, you could just armor pack him.
Right. Then it would be worth it. But right now,
you play Ana, Brig, or Zarya, and it's worth it. You bubble the Blade, you nano the Blade, or you armor pack the Blade, and it makes sense.
Right.
But with none of those, it doesn't. It's just not gonna work.
Right.
All right, but I am interested to see it, so I'm gonna spectate Grunge for a little bit here, see what he does. Angelz are at 60%. All chart. Ooh, nice pick on Tay. And yeah, I think this might be just
get back behind Clock Tower. They should get back behind Clock Tower before they get rushed.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a roll for Angelz.
Oh yeah.
With that early pick on the Tay.
And Laura
they just run into them and they win.
Yep, GG.
Ooh, Shatter.
Oh, wasted.
They picked him.
Arya's
they picked him through
the
Shatter. Oh my lord. You just never know what to expect with this game.
Oh, Dakota's just brought that coalescence out.
Yeah.
Save the game. Save that fight at least.
It was the combination of the coalescence and Arya just hitting every shot.
On Moira.
Yeah.
But Arya.
But I think it should be okay. That's only like 3 seconds off the clock. It wasn't a big stagger. They're swapping off the Genji, it looks like, onto. What's he gonna swap to? Reaper. Yep, thought so. Alright. So, ult-wise...
Their ult pattern is looking pretty good. Angelz is gonna come up on
Oh, Laura, that was a dumb charge.
Yeah.
Unless Zan gets a big grab here, I think this should be pretty easy.
I wouldn't grab here.
Oh, big tire.
Oh, nice immortality. Is Zan gonna be kept alive though? Nope.
Yeah, nope.
Time to get out. It's just both supports on point.
But Laura does have Shatter coming back. He's right back with the Shatter.
Alright, there's Laura. There's Laura.
Grunge is in the backline picking off the Baptiste. Grunge kills both supports. That's a GG. Nice pin, but yeah, no, that's over. Pretty easy first point cap for Angelz. They gave him a scare, but not for too long.
Yeah.
Alright. Ult-wise, Cattle definitely does have the advantage here, but if we saw last time, they just hung on to the ults for so long, and whenever they finally used them, they just dumped them all in.
Yeah, hopefully they can actually use them in like a
if you just start... Whenever you play a comp like this, well, you have to like rotate your ultimates, right?
Yeah.
And neither team is really doing that right now. If I had to say which one was doing it better, I'd say it would be Angelz, but Arya just gets a pick spamming away at the Moira. But that piece is down too.
Oh, big shatter!
My
both
lord,
tanks
Laura,
and a DPS.
Chill out. They do pick off Laura for it though. She probably should not have charged that. Big beat, absolutely massive. Zan is still alive, so Cattle has a lot of damage up still. I think this is any
Yeah.
man's fight. Ooh, that Lucio on the side of Angelz is getting really low, but he
Oh,
gets. Yep. And I think this
Dakota's
might be how
low.
the cattle wins this.
yeah. They're winning that fight.
Nope. It looks like they're backing up for some reason.
Oh, they should not have backed up. They should have committed. Oh, the flank shatter bomb!
Big bomb.
Huge!
Oh my gosh. Big tire to clean up the fight, and yep,
Oh.
that's
Dakota's stuck in
honestly
their
okay
backline
with
as
that
well.
stagger onto Tay and Zan. I think that's second point captured.
Oh, definitely.
Stagger, a mix of poggers and stagger.
Indeed, definitely was poggers on the side of Angels. Okay, ult-wise, Grunge has a Death Blossom here, and both cattle supports have their ultimates. I
Yeah.
think the Death Blossom is just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna watch Grunge here, and he's just gonna teleport into the back line, kill everything with the Death Blossom.
For sure.
And yep, there's the teleport. Do they
do
see
a video
him?
about
Nope,
it.
they don't see him.
Yep, there's that
And yep,
awesome.
that's
There's 3? No, he's gonna kill off Zan
Zan.
almost instantly though.
And yep, it
I'm
looks like
throwing out
this
the wrong
might be a
names.
pretty concise snowball from Angels.
Definitely gonna be snowball.
Yeah, just didn't see the Reaper, and
They need to keep an eye out for
but
him.
they do
Definitely
have
more.
pretty much 6 ults or 5
They
ults.
might take it back depending on how they use this grab.
Yeah.
Oh, did they
with the
just
kill
shatter
on
each
the-
other? Or she got shattered and stunned? No, they
that
don't have a
was-
stun. Oh, Laura bringing it back. Oh,
Yeah.
the waste Zan.
And
Arya.
they wasted BAP. They wasted 3 ults there.
3.
And
It was
yep,
one off the shatter.
I think that's definitely probably a win.
Yeah, that's gonna go to the side of Angels.
Angels, like,
They're banking almost 4 ults right now, and they're coming up on both their DPS.
yeah, I would not be. I'd be happy if I was Angels. Like, what did Cattle just do?
Right.
Oh, that might be a big bomb. Yep, nice pick on Arya. Laura's low at 1, and Grunge is just gonna walk into the team and kill everything.
Yep. Dakota's is behind them. Grunge is walking up behind Dakota's. Ooh, yeah.
And-
that's GG.
Yeah, no, they don't use Grav. They save one of those ultimates there, and they can hold that for a solid minute longer, maybe. But they use
Yeah.
all 3 inside of Cattle, and it's just a easy GG. Alright,
Yeah.
so I don't expect them to swap their compositions at all.
No.
It's gonna be death all the way. Angels will be attacking first.
Yeah, this time.
Who do you got here? Who do you got here in this map?
Oh, dude, Cattle doesn't know how to ult right now, so I think Cattle's gonna lose, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
If they clean up
It's-
their ult economy, like this round, they might clutch it.
it's not even a clutch at that point. If they clean up their ult economy, like, they'd be rolling, but they're just not. So
Yeah. They're getting, like, carried by the back of Laura right now.
yeah, like the only plays that they've really had that have been like monstrous have been off the back of either Laura, Arya spamming, or Dakota building like a coalescence in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Dakota's looking for a skill orb, but he's bouncing it for some reason. I don't think he's gonna get any ult charge off that because of that.
No.
Oh, he gets 7, but yeah, no, he could have gotten a lot more there.
Yeah.
Kinda weird. Okay, Squirtles is demolishing him in the coalescence charge right now. Like, okay, whoever gets coalescence first should be able to roll this point.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Dakota just because of like the way that Gal.
It up. I hope not.
Okay. So Angels currently right now they have like they're pretty even on ults actually, especially with that swap onto the Junkrat.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really be
So they
worried
got the
if I was
pick on
either
Edgar.
here.
They're gonna fall back. It's just time
Okay,
to
I'm
pick
gonna watch
goals.
Grunge's soldier here because like the soldier pick to me
Kinda
here
weird.
it's not the move.
Right.
Like, I'd say go McCree, but he's banned. But either way.
Oh, the flank shatter
my
on what, both
lord.
supports? Oh, Angel's rolling off of
god.
Shadow. Ooh, Arya might bring it back.
I think Arya just brought it back.
It's only
Laura
Laura
and Arya are alive. Then they use Blizzard.
Oh.
It's just a Diva and Arya left. Yeah,
Oh,
Diva's gonna win that
they'll make it
matchup
back
every
in time.
time.
They'll make it back before
Yeah,
Angel's
Cattle
leaving.
will make it back, but it's questionable on whether or not they can actually do it.
Yeah,
What
no.
the what?
What, Angel's right behind? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Angel's
no.
got it.
That was a massive tire.
Yeah,
If they
it
would have,
was.
okay, on the back of Cattle, they used Blizzard way too early. They should have just
For
like
sure.
waited for them to come to point and then use Blizzard. Why did Dakota kill himself?
I have no clue. Tay on the Pharah. They have a
Bitch.
soldier. I wouldn't. Oh, there's the man.
All right, Zan has Grav here.
Yeah, they could clutch it. It's already overtime, but Zan's gonna die up top.
Zan's just got melted by Diva.
Yeah, Zan's dead.
Why was he up there?
I think he was looking for over the top.
He was
grab.
looking for the Grav, but he should have waited for his team, right?
Yeah, he
no.
should definitely waited for his team. Did
All
Laura
right,
charge
yeah.
in?
Angel's
no,
yeah.
Angel's taking
Angel's
second
about.
one, easy.
Yep, Angel's is
I
getting
would
second.
not have bombed there, but
They wasted bomb and beat, so maybe not, but they're gonna stagger the fuck out of it. And Arya, so
yeah, no.
Arya does get
Zan's
Lucio
the
before
only
she
one that I think
gets.
will be able to touch, but
Zan can touch, but like at that point he's just gonna get destroyed by a Diva. A low charge Zarya versus a Diva, the Diva's gonna win everything.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, big grab. This might be a flip. Nice pick though from Grunge, so I think with that pick it's
Zan
yeah.
falls, Laura falls, Dakota's kills himself.
It's just like
As Baby Diva, I think I'd jump off and respawn. Spawn's
yeah,
right there.
same. But at the same time, maybe he can get it. So yeah, he should have done it a while ago. If he kills himself now, he's fine. He has to
Yeah.
charge it now. Now, depending on how fast George gets his mech back, is gonna like determine like the way this fight goes. I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, he's already.
Oh, he got
massive
stunned out of the
shatter.
mech.
Massive shatter.
Huge.
Oh my.
Actually, huge.
Lord.
Arya.
Big
Nice.
attire. Oh my god, dude. I don't even know what to say. It's even though here.
They got it. They got it. Easily. If Minicow doesn't win their throwing, yeah.
Arya
here we
just
go.
needs
Off the back of
to go
Arya.
off, apparently.
There we go. Easy.
Well, I don't even know what to say here. If I were... Once again, we really saw just like some really weird ults from Cattle. And I think
Yeah.
that's going to be a theme of the series. I think in the mid fight, it seems like Cattle is always winning. Like in the first fight, Cattle wins every time, if you notice.
Mm-hmm.
But
when they get
Whenever-
ults, they get a little trigger happy.
no, they either get trigger happy or they don't use anything.
Right. It's either drop 6 or drop 0.
Like, the only time you should that playstyle is any kind of effective is on 2CP.
Yeah.
Like, say you're playing Volskaya, it might work. But other than that, like, just dumb. Okay. I do like the Sigma pick here. I don't know if that's a move. Edgar's Ashe has been pretty nice with it. And now that they're on defense,
They're
the
running
soldier
double
might be a
hit
bit
scan
better.
now.
The soldier might be a bit better. But the
Maybe.
thing is, generally the problem with double hit scan is you have like no utility.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think they're just gonna out damage and shield pressure Cattle. So I think it should be okay.
Might work out.
Yeah, especially with this Junkrat May coming out. Okay, so here once again, I think if you can just build a super fast coalescence, you win.
Oh, definitely.
And
Whoever gets coalescence
looks-
first, and looks like Dakota's right now.
yeah, Dakota is far outmatching Squirtle here.
Doubling what Squirtle
Yeah.
has. Oh, look at that. Laura getting the pick onto the brig.
And just
And
see what I
Zan
said?
just-
Like, they win
or,
every first fight. Like,
Cage
it's
is
a
shredding
roll
their
before
Moira.
Angels gets their
Yeah.
ults.
Their ult economy is just better, Angelz, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries, I got it. So looking at this here, Dakota has Coalescence, while Squirtle's is only 50%. Like,
Yeah.
if you're getting dashed in the Coalescence war, you're not gonna win.
That's it,
But
it all
the
depends
thing
on
is,
how they
I
use the
wouldn't be
Coalescence. It
surprised
could
if
waste-
Coalescence. I wouldn't be surprised if he just doesn't even use Coalescence.
I wouldn't be surprised if it gets wasted.
Like,
Like they call for
but
go
we
all
do
in
have a
and
Shatter.
someone chokes. The Lucy almost died to a skill orb.
That would have been pretty funny.
Alright. I think Angelz is in the spot to clutch this
Oh.
up. Ooh, wasted the visor though. Oh, gets Arya. I
Nice.
thought it was gonna be a waste. Gets Dakota's.
Yeah, no. For some reason there,
Oh shit.
it looked
yeah,
like
no, that's
they
Angelz.
dropped the
Angelz
wall.
not. I was
Paige,
watching
did they
Angelz, so I
drop the
wouldn't know.
wall?
I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
Okay, so he tack visored from the high ground. Tay put up a wall, and then as I was swapping over to Grunge, the wall just vanished. And on the side of Cattle, they have most of their ults, and they're using them all.
Oh no.
Yep, that's
Cattle special.
the Cattle special. Zen does build a Grav, but there's only 2 of them there. Yeah, no.
Good game.
I think-
Go next.
Angelz just has, like, 1, the better ult economy by far, and
Yeah.
2, like, the confidence.
Definitely.
Like, the only
Dakota's
person
got the play.
on Cattle who is, like, looks confident to me right now,
Dakota's.
or actually there's 2. It's
might have
Dakota
been-
and it's Laura are the only 2
Yeah.
people that look confident to me.
For sure.
And, like, I think Arya is, like, sometimes confident because, like, her tires are big,
Yeah.
but, like, I think she's just, like, getting in her own head, too.
Yeah. Once you start getting tilted, shit stops going your way.
Yeah.
Dude, I've just been sitting here rebuilding my knife.
What happened to it?
The spring started, messing up, so I needed something to pass the time while I commentate. So I'm sitting here rebuilding a knife, cut my fucking hand, that's why I said I'll be right back. Just being an overall dumbass.
Yo, we have 11 viewers. That's like a lot more than we normally get on tier 4 games.
Some of my buddies are watching.
Makes sense.
Told them I was commentating for the first time. Cutting is wrong. It's my buddy in chat just said cutting is wrong. Feels bad.
Well, now, dude.
Fuck off, Ian.
Will we see any swaps for either side? I don't really think
we
so.
will.
Yeah, I don't think
Especially
so.
not for mini cattle, we don't have any backups. Can't believe I cut my fucking hand.
Okay, so I think Angelz, their DPS are playing like super well right now.
Right.
Like, they're just Grunge just walks into the back line,
Yeah, if they
destroys
don't-
one of
if
the
they don't
supports,
counter,
wraiths
then-
out, and then Edgar's like just like pressuring the tank so hard that they can't do anything about it.
Right.
I think the only thing they need to do here on the side of Angelz to like really secure this mid fight is they need to stop just staying on heels on Lucio.
Yeah.
If they
don't
speed
have
in
the
more
speed.
often, like Angelz is like he wants to
Kinda
play
like
aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Angelz wants to play super aggressive, but like their Lucio's just sitting on heels, so he's like stuck
Right.
there. Like he'll go in and then he's just like on an island.
Right.
And like I feel bad for the guy because like that sucks.
Definitely.
But they've been making it work just with like a superior understanding of the ults.
Yeah.
Specifically, Grunge whenever he's on Reaper, I think just like Cattle doesn't know what to do against it.
Right.
they're banking on these like huge 6-man shatters from Laura and
Yeah,
super fast coalescence and entire building.
And Dakota's trying to do it his best, or the best he can, but he can't carry.
Yeah, like you can't really carry on support.
I beg to differ. You can definitely carry on support.
No, you can. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying you can't like
Carry
solo
this
carry. Yeah, like to carry on support, you have to like you have to help your team play the style they want to play.
Yeah.
That's why your support is what you're doing.
Shit,
But
I found when I broke with my knife. Feels bad, man.
the thing is, the style Cattle is playing is no style at all. They're pretty much just like they're like 3 ways I say they want to fight. Arya gets a 3K.
Laura shatters everyone, or they
Laura
get
shatters
first.
everyone, or they get coalescence first. And yeah.
And right now, it's mostly coalescence, even though Laura's fucking balling out.
But the thing is, you can clearly see she's still like new to Rhine.
Yeah.
Because sometimes she'll do some pretty weird stuff. Like if I were her, I'd just swing at her shatters. She like charges into them.
Yeah.
But like really on the side of Angelz, like there's like nothing negative you can really say about any of their players. Like
No.
sometimes they'll just get dunked on by like just like spam.
That's just
pretty
little
much.
things they can't, do
Yeah, they
much
can't
of.
really do anything about that. I think that's like a problem with specifically. I think George, like whenever he was on Diva, I was pretty impressed. But like
Yeah.
his Sigma and Zarya, not so much.
His Zarya isn't bad, but he plays passive while his Ryan tries to go super aggressive.
Yeah.
It's something he can't keep up with, doesn't have enough experience, so that's why they're falling apart with him on Zarya. Sig, it's just, yeah, same thing really. With Ryan Sig, usually you would play a little bit more passive, but Angelz just does not have that playstyle.
Yeah.
They're going Volskaya.
Maybe one of them will do Centipede strat. You never know.
No clue
Hello.
what Centipede strat is.
Centipede. I'm kind of retarded.
You said centipede in what I heard.
Yeah, I'm kind of retarded in my bed.
Don't worry, buddy, so am I. I don't think anyone's gonna sim TP, to be honest. And if they do, I mean, that'd be pretty fucking funny.
To be honest, I think some TP is like it's a good strat, but like
Falls apart, all depending on their point presence.
yeah. And I don't think people really like understand how to do it either. Is the thing.
Yeah, no.
Ah, what is
To be 100%. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
I looked up and saw the Risa on attack. They are on attack. I was like, oh no. Arya going to
Risa's
Pharah
Arya.
without a mercy and no reliable way to heal her because the Bat's not going to hit her with his nades, to be realistic. So I don't think the Pharah's the pick.
Yeah, no.
Maybe if they were an Ana and were pretty reliable, that'd be a thing. But Pharah's not the pick at all.
Yeah, no. Alright. Yeah, I'm just looking at Grunge here, and
I'm gonna watch Arya.
Gauge, the score is 2-0
Yep.
to the side of
Try to get a
Angelz.
little bit of pop shots down.
Nice pick by Tay. And yeah, I honestly think if you're Cattle here and you don't snowball, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't think they're going to. Arya's standing in the back line at 2 health. Their Moira and Bat just walk past her. The healing's a little bit off this game.
Alright.
They
But
might
we
still
have
be
to look
able
at
beat
Grunge
him
there. Like,
before-
that was a the fact that he, like,
The double
turned that
kill?
around.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was huge.
My lord.
He brought that back from his team.
I'm not normally the one to suck off DPS because I think it's, like, the most irrelevant role, but Grunge
Oh, I
is
disagree.
hard carrying.
I'm not saying that it's like a DPS main, but I feel like it's not the most important role by far. But I don't think it's the least important role either.
What would you say the least important role is?
So, I gotta think.
You better not say it. You better not say
tank.
it.
It's not tank. I don't think I could say support either though. Support makes you stay the fuck alive.
Exactly.
But if your DPS are doing nothing, it's kind of like your tanker most important. It's kind of like a tie for support and DPS. Because if your supporter doing nothing, game's over. No matter what. If your DPS are doing nothing and your tanks can't carry, game's over.
Alright, so...
I think Arya should get out. She shouldn't be trying to face tank. Oh,
yeah, no, you can't... The thing is, Grunge is just, like, destroying her anytime she peeks.
So
she has to play ground Pharah.
I feel like she shouldn't even stay. Barrage isn't worth it.
Yeah, no, like, the thing about, like... the thing that I've noticed with teams is, like, they think that, like, your ult is, like, more important than switching. It's not, unless it's, like, grab.
Yeah.
It's like grab, EMP, or Blizzard. Like, there's no reason.
Something that can completely shut down a team fight.
Yeah. And that's a massive tire from Edgar. And I think Kettle's just gonna get stuck at this choke. Nice tracking from Grunge here.
Well, yeah,
it's honestly hard to believe that this guy is tier 4. This is his aim. Dude.
His aim's pretty good, but he doesn't seem to be using his abilities correctly, to be 100% honest. He just threw down healing, or the heal field, and walked away from it.
Oh, Edgar gets picked first there, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
massive shatter.
Pull this out. Oh, yeah. That's
playing Ryan.
Oh, it's Zan playing Ryan, sorry.
I know
where the shatter back, and then the DPS Moira.
Angelz.
Is Tagum able to do something? No.
This is the scrappiest fight I've ever seen. Laura's trapped here. It's only the tanks here. Like, if it's just your tanks left, like, they can stall out, but they can't really take any aggro, like, whatsoever.
I would grab it. There's 3 there. They need to shut it down before they get back.
I think it's, yeah.
There's the grab, there's the grab.
No.
Oh, but the 1. Now there's 4 or 5. All 6 are back. They ruined their chance. Could be a huge fire strike here, all depending on how they do it.
Yeah, no, they're not peeking that. Good play from Angelz there.
Yeah, it was good. Nice, nice. They're getting
Grunge is just destroyed.
Yeah, Grunge is destroying their backline. It's the bomb.
Edgar. Oh, Edgar is just.
Oh, Laura survived.
He's just picking off Van.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Laura.
Nice play there from Angelz.
Yeah.
Specifically, the fact that most tanks there at this rank specifically, like, they won't recognize that they have no healers, and they will just bum rush the enemy team because oh, there's only 2 left, and they didn't do that, and that's really nice there. I don't think there's any way that Cattle draws this. I think even if they do, even if they draw, yeah, Cattle just lost, didn't they? Even if they draw.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
They gotta work on their ult economy, like, a lot.
Yeah. I think that was just a compositional thing. I don't know why they ran that at all.
Yeah, they definitely should not have been on the ground Pharah. What are they gonna run here? The Zen Moira could be good. Could work. Depends.
Yeah. Both teams are gonna run that. But I think really the big difference here is the fact that and also they are gonna do the sim TP. So fuck you.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to. But it is a quick and easy strat.
Especially if you only need a tick.
Right.
If I were them, I'd probably go Orisa Ryan though, just for the most point presence possible. Oh, nope, there's working up sim. Well,
no sim. See, I was right?
Nope, wait, they go back to sim.
Fuck.
They can't decide. So.
They heard the casters, man. They heard me get 1 victory. They're like, nah. Yeah, no, this could be a quick and easy win. They're definitely holding on point, though. Yep, here comes
the Arya Genji. The Arya Genji's gonna dominate. That's what I'm calling.
I wish the Genji was the play here. Oh, if they don't take out those turns. Oh, no. There goes 1 healer. There goes Zen. There goes Arya. GG. 0-3 in favor of Angels.
Unfortunate.
Real unfortunate.
Not even unfortunate. That was just bad. Okay, well, very quickly, we have to do our player of the match and 2 honorable mentions.
Grunge, easy.
Grunge player of the match.
Grunge carried.
Obviously.
Honorable mention Laura and
Laura, and we
I
have
gotta
to
say
do
real
one
last.
for.
Yeah. Probably Angels. He did really well, to be honest.
Really? I was thinking they were a Moira.
That
I
or,
think it was.
I don't know. I didn't see the Moira. I know she was healing obviously the whole time, but I'm saying Angels pulled out some interesting.
Yeah, you're right.
fights.
So
Angels
Squirtle
did some,
held
like-
3 gold earned medals this map. First map, they took 49% of their
Yeah,
friendly
that's why I was
damage,
thinking
meaning that
Squirtle's-
50% of their team's damage was taken by their own Moira. Moira
I mean-
absolutely and unequivocally should have MVP here. If you're going to give it to...
I don't
Yes.
know about MVP. Grunge pulled some. I agree that he'd be dead without his Moira. Don't get me wrong, but he did so much with so many people dead. He clutched so many fights. I think he deserves MVP. He did a lot.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking Moira honorable mention.
Yeah, Moira can have honorable mention. Then
Okay.
Laura for her Reinhardt.
So Grunge MVP, Squirtle's going to be honorable mention, and then it's going to be probably what, Shady Laura or
Yeah.
Arya for
Yeah,
honorable?
Laura.
Laura? Okay.
I'd
Laura
say
did really
Laura.
well.
Like, I think there were like 3 6-man shatters,
Oh yeah,
and like the grab charge was insane. So.
definitely.
Alright. Closing comments?
Mini Cat will need to work on their ult economy.
Yeah.
That's just about it.
Gage, I will carry you. Don't worry about it.
So let's look at our schedule. When's our next game?
I'm not actually sure. I think it's 5th. Don't quote me there. Let me go look.
Score was 0-3 in favor of Angels.
So our next official game is going to be a tier... What is that? Outcast versus Submerge? That's tier what?
So tier
two?
1.
Tier 1 game. That's going to be on the 5th, which is in 2 days, right?
Yes.
That should be on this Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, or 1 a.m. GST, it should be. GMT. Tune into all the action. If you can and would like to, subscribe to our Twitch channel. And follow us on Twitter for updates and news and good content at Apollyon League.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for joining us.